Hello all you movie lovers and movie fans all across the world, especially all you superhero and comic book nerds like me. Welcome back to my reaction channel with me, actor, writer, and director Kenny K. And we're back again, continuing the journey of X-Men 97 today with episodes 5 and 6. I've really been enjoying this new series, and where we left off was, okay, so we got Jubilee, she's 18 now. I remember when from the original series, the pilot, when we first meet her, she's this young teen girl, and she's growing up now. Time to put the video games away and just be that superhero that we all know she can be. And we also have little infant Nate Summers going into the future for a cure. Scott and Jean didn't really see eye to eye to that. Jean seeing it as this is Nate's only hope to survive, but Scott, even though he understands that, he doesn't want his son going through abandonment issues, and he had to walk away. So now the question is, what has this done to the relationship between Jean and Scott now? Where does that leave him? And of course, we have Forge trying to help Storm get her powers back. Of course, we find out that it's kind of Forge's fault that she loses them in the first place. The first go in the machine he makes doesn't seem to really work out. And to make matters worse, we have some sort of demon owl now that I am not familiar with from the comics. I know, shame on me, right? That's the thing about comic book lore. There's just so many characters, especially in the X-Men world, and so many stories. But luckily, we have this awesome animated series to dissect and critique and take notes on at the end. So I'm really excited for these next 2 episodes. Can't wait to see what happens next. And let's hope and see if my favorite X-Men of all time shows up. Of course, I mentioned in the previous episode, my other 2 favorites were Wolverine, everybody's favorite, and Gambit. But there's this one character I've been waiting for. And I know he's here because I've seen some spoilery pictures online, but just don't know which episode it is he's coming up in. So here we go, folks. X-Men 97, episodes 5 and 6, directed by Yonemura and Chase Conley. Yeah, I said it before and I said it again. I'll say it again now. I'm not skipping the intro. It's too epic. Dun, 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 dun. And if you guys are getting annoyed with me humming along to the theme song, just skip ahead. Oh man, I can't believe Magneto's the new boss. It's crazy, but it was a genius move on Charles's part. So when my favorite X-Men eventually shows up, are they going to work him into the intro? Because I've noticed the intro is a little different. It's like not the same in each episode. I saw a glimpse of him. I think I gave it away. Who it was. I'm going to go crazy when I see him.
Some say they're freaks. Some call them monsters.
We prefer to see it as a world that misunderstands us.
Hank is the best person to explain this.
As a journalist as esteemed as yourself.
Oh, is he hitting on her?
With a renowned scientist such as yourself, Dr. McCoy.
Blue blushes too, my dear.
He is hitting on her.
The UN formally admits the mutant nation of Genosha.
Oh, all right, that's progress.
You are the only soul on board for whom gravity would most certainly be an issue.
This is awkward. It's just the 3 of them on the plane? Because if you know what's going on between Rogue and Magneto, I like the Calypso music. This is a paradise, ain't it? The humans can learn a thing or two. Wow. I'm not a mutant, but can I live there? Yeah, Magneto was right.
A lot of smiles at the mansion when we heard Madeline Pryor scored a top spot among Genosha's brass.
Good for her.
Forgive Gambit's passive adolescence. He insisted on coming after Rogue agreed to join me at the gala.
Hey, Magneto takes shots.
Magneto, the Interim Council would love a word with you before tonight's gala. Privately, if possible.
So where the heck does that leave us?
So if you guys guessed it in the previous episode, let me know in the comments below.
We shall play tourist as the council speaks with Magneto.
I miss that German accent.
We have much to discuss since our gothic adventure amid the Alps. Come!
He's so cheerful. I like it. And mutants know how to make music, don't they? Is that Multiple Man? Jamie Madrox?
It does not take a priest to see you and Rogue's souls touch in every gaze.
Yeah, he knows.
Just marry Isabel and be done.
You can't just marry someone, Kurt.
White picket reward. We too busy for love. Too busy sinning.
Ooh, he's hurt. My man's hurt.
Those shades are weirding out the lights. Can you take them off?
No, that would be bad. Scott, just get your visor.
I hear you're the X-Men's power couple. When did you know she was the one?
Well, this is awkward to talk about now.
This busted mug ain't changed in 100 years.
Is he about to make a move?
You know it.
Shoot your shot.
Every fiber of me hungered to leave and travel the cosmos right then.
Aw, Wolverine doesn't want to hear this.
Huh?
Logan, I'm...
You're Jean Grey. He's Scott Summers. Those are the rules. You just forgot him for a sec.
Hey, respect to Wolverine. He's no longer a simp. Good for him. Respect.
Jean and I don't have any kids.
Oh, he's not going to tell the world.
I saw hospital records for one Nathan Charles Summers, born to Scott and Jean Grey Summers.
Oh, she did her research, didn't she?
And you lie. Why lie?
Because people are horrible.
I lie because the truth is we're nothing like you. Because it's the only reason you people are still alive.
All right, dude, you didn't have to do this interview, I'm sure. I know the man's going through it, but, you know, he shouldn't have done the interview then. Whoa, what's this guy doing here?
With even
Shaw.
overlooked of us finally getting a voice.
We need to be thinking about how to speak loudly.
It's the Morlocks leader. What's her name? Calypso?
We need a handsome jawline that begs trust and
Is that Emma
respect.
Frost?
A poster child king.
Don't go filling this man's head with such notions.
That's Moira.
Are there no others better tempered to stomach the squabble of human diplomacy?
He doesn't want it? He doesn't want the job?
You shall have me, on one condition.
Oh God, what's that?
You think making me your queen means we're getting back together?
It is a political calculation, Rogue.
Bold move. Oh, I gotta see Gambit's face when he hears this.
This was Xavier's design, to uphold the promise we made to one another so long ago.
I believe him.
As with Gambit, loving you makes broken men whole, so that even as you deny us, our heartache is not in vain.
Hey, oh, that's deep. Magneto's got a way with words.
Sometimes you just have to let go.
There are some things worth holding on to.
Yeah, bro, talk to your wife. There you go.
Don't tell me! You can explain!
Oh, what's this now?
Something wrong, Miss Pryor?
How long has it been happening?
A month, maybe. I was...
Wow.
Be with my clone.
Oh dear.
Oh, they got that on camera?
She's the mother of my son. That's the one thing I can be certain about right now.
Yeah, this is
Do you
complicated.
love her?
I forgot how much the real Jean had memories of Nathan, or lack of.
Do you love me, Jean? Or am I just a lovely memory?
Jeez.
Jean! What is it?
What was that? Yeah. She gonna puke? Sometimes I forget what Gambit looks like without his headpiece.
Hey there.
And that his hair is actually long.
You best sit down.
She's made her decision.
My evil mother was helping me with my powers.
Mystique.
The man seemed nice enough, seemed to want to help.
Old enough to be your grandpa. I mean, I can't blame him. Look at her.
He showed me that being a mutant wasn't just about my power.
You know how much better I could paint if I could control the brush with my mind?
Other things started happening.
Did that happen in the comics? Comment below.
You never wanted to make things official. I played the swamp rat.
Gambit, you were just a simp.
You light up everything you touch, but never me.
Jeez.
We be friends, mon ami. Just friends.
Gambit's hurt. He's got to be a man, you know? He's got to endure it. I've been there. It's not easy, but you got to do it. It's so cool. I like the color scheme they got going on.
Not enough drink changed the fact that others be more dash and share.
Gambit, move on. I'm pretty sure Jean's clone is available. I'm drawing a blank on her name, I'm sorry.
Most other nations don't allow a terrorist to be their leader.
Yet so many allow their leaders to be terrorists.
Lady, let it go. And good point, Magneto. Lady in red. Oh boy. Man, I feel for Gambit right now. Oh my god, he's right there watching and everything. That's gotta be hard to watch, man. Oh jeez. Just go back home to the mansion, bro. Have a beer or two with Logan. Damn.
Turn it on. The music.
What is it?
Oh! It's like what happens to Eleven when she uses her powers. Alright, enough. I'm having a hard time watching this.
Some things are deeper than skin.
Wait, so she's not gonna? And what's going on with this?
The music.
Hey!
Get everybody out.
What's Cable doing here? Uh-oh. Apocalypse? Mr. Sinister?
You made it. You survived.
See, my dumbass thought that Cable was... I know he's related to Scott and Jean, but I thought, like, further down the line. Like Nate's son or something like that. You can come after me in the comments. What is that? The newest Sentinel? Yep, there you go. Nothing good can last forever. Did he get hit? I'm gonna be mad. We just got him in the episode.
He alive?
He better be. Whoa. Oh, this is messed up. Are they just flat out murdering them? Yeah, just destroy the main thing where they're all coming out of. Because this is ridiculous. Oh no, not Charles the statue. Did all those people really just get killed like that? Magneto's gonna snap. Yep, he's lost it. You think he's back to his old self now? Wait, it's just the head? Oh, I was about to say. Damn it.
Bonsoir, mes amis. Now kindly follow me.
And that's why he's one of 3 of my faves. Okay, we need backup. Can we, like, call the rest of them at the mansion now? Oh, man. Oh, God, what's gonna happen? Don't tell me... No. No. No.
Omega threat eliminated.
With Leech. Innocent Leech. Now Rogue's gonna go berserk. Don't!
Gambit, see your bet.
What are we just gonna kill everybody? What is going on here? This can't be real. This has got to be like a dream or a hallucination. No!
Mutant intruder neutralized.
Yeah.
Remember it.
Woo! I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Oh my.
The images you're about to see may be disturbing.
I need casualties. I need a list. There's no way this just happened. I don't even recognize him.
I can't feel you.
Okay, so I'm trying to take notes here like I always do, but my pen has stopped working. I gotta go get another one. So this is a good time to do it.
A few moments later.
I'm back. But no. What a ride that episode was. Yeah, but no. They can't be dead. Magneto, Leech, and Gambit? I don't accept it. Let's play the next episode. This has got to be rectified somehow.
On X-Men.
I don't need to see the recap, I just watched it. But I will keep the intro in. So, let me just try to reconfigure my notes here. Because, some of it didn't come out since my pen decided to stop working. So, did Rogue make a decision not to be the queen? And just to have a last dance and one last kiss for Magneto? And then, like, say, not so many words, that she's gonna be with Gambit? If that's the case, it's because Gambit decided to stop being a simp. And he friend-zoned Rogue. So, of course, now she wants it. That's usually how it goes, right? Oh, we got one of those space battles between the alien races that I can never remember the name of. But they have those emergency doors.
Stand free! This pigeon shall not thwart the will of the Supreme Intelligence.
Is that Ronan? Ronan the Accuser?
Decree, do not!
Yeah, that's Ronan.
Your forces shall suffer.
Why are they looking for the Supreme Intelligence?
Greetings, Shi'ar.
Oh, that's Professor X's girl.
This man helped spare the entire universe from the madness of my brother D'Ken, as well as the galactic hunger of the Phoenix.
That's right.
And our empire shall welcome a new emperor.
No.
Professor Charles Xavier.
What's up with that getup? Hey, I'm really happy for the both of you, but Professor, you gotta get back to Earth. Now. Get hitched and, you know, spend your honeymoon saving mankind again. She's like, that's what she interrupted me for?
My handsome emperor has much to learn about masking his manipulations. You
Ooh.
wish to return to your children, don't you?
Yes.
Invite them to the wedding.
No. Go there and surprise them.
Once we crush the Kree, an educator such as you can teach them our ways.
And how are you going to educate people after you wipe them out? Oh yeah, I forgot all about this.
He's a liar, traitor. Your bite is a sort of demonic infection.
Oh, that don't look good.
The venom reaches his heart. Forge made his bed. Let him die in it.
Is that Storm's own conscience feeding the demon? Her own negative thoughts, maybe? Alright, this thing is way too OP.
I do not fear death.
Oh, she's got claustrophobia. This is messed up.
I have wondered what it would be like to be human.
Oh. I mentioned that in the previous episode. Yeah, it's got to be like some representation of her own psyche. Her own thoughts. Her own guilt. That looked like some Doctor Strange powers.
Depart to the desert, demon!
I didn't know Forge could do this. I'll be honest, I don't like the owl character, but that's it. It was that easy.
Careful. Your shoulder.
Talk about infection.
I don't have much time, Aurora. If this nastiness gets worse while you're gone, I don't want to be alone.
We're just gonna kill another character? Come on, what is going on here?
The Empress, Lilandra Niramani, and her royal consort.
I'm just saying, nobody else better die. Or at the very least, everybody needs to like somehow come back in the end. Xavier's kids are off getting killed and he's zillions of light years away getting married.
A union with the Terran would bind the Shi'ar into alliance with his inferior homeworld.
Hey.
I respect you speaking the quiet part out loud, Deathbird.
Yeah, watch what you're saying there.
Your Empress and I decide alliances, as well as which world we call home.
And it is also tradition that times must and always do change.
I must invoke the right of Mdasha. The right requires...
A non-Shi'ar pass a test of loyalty. I finished that volume my second day here, Deathbird.
Yeah, now what?
You must renounce Earth and erase all memory of your life there.
Oh, hell no!
purge all memories of Earth, and you, dear sister, must be the one to do it.
What kind of sister does this?
What is united if one half must be erased for the sake of the whole?
You better be listening.
I have a very old and very dear friend on Earth who would agree with you.
Maybe not so much now.
On Earth, you fought tirelessly to be tolerated and were nearly killed for it. Why remember? Why not let go?
But all his memories and everything that he is comes from Earth. Why do you want to get rid of that? The very reason you're in love with him.
Your devotion is beyond measure. Perhaps it is time to show you mine.
Oh, God. Looks like Devil's Tower.
The demon was not your doing.
A big evil owl that feeds on anger and self-loathing?
See? Oh, jeez.
That's why I came. I know how you feel about tight spaces.
Oh. If she's able to pull this off, that's love right there.
Do you stand in our circle to complete the rite of M. Dasha?
No!
I do.
No. I don't want to see this.
Do you renounce your X-Men?
See? He hesitates.
Shut up!
How can we entrust our mighty empire to a ruler descendant of simians, have our blood mixed with his inferior freak fluids?
Oh, poor you.
Not even a pure Terran, a lower caste, a mutant.
That is messed up.
Gladiator, arrest this treacherous vulture.
Finally, someone shut her up, put her in her place. This is really what it was all about, all along. Ooh. I forgot how powerful Gladiator is.
Hear me. Class is now in session.
Oh. Yeah, lately these episodes are just like, these characters are just, they're not playing around anymore. They're just unleashing.
What is this? What have you done?
Gladiator, please raise your hand if you have a question. Now pay attention. It is time for today's lesson.
I would love to be taught by Charles. Come on, Storm, you can do this. Oh, watch out. Bet you wish you had your powers now. Oh, I thought you were gone, man.
You all are an echo of who I am.
There you go. What did I say about these episodes? The previous one and this one. Our favorite characters are just starting to unleash and not hold back. No more pulling punches. Oh, that's serious. There you are. So let this be an inspiration to you all.
Towards the demon?
What are demons but reflections of our fears and shame?
See?
We finally heal our adversary by embracing it.
So poetic.
By the brutal attack on Genosha to return to their home countries. This, as rumors swirl.
That was supposed to be their new home country.
The power of your empire is in truth a harvest of stolen worlds. Fearing this, you strike at the knees and claim you can help them walk again, but only if they assimilate, submit.
Kind of like what this country did to the indigenous people.
Your idealism would confuse our people. They might even call it nonsense.
Well, stop the indoctrination. What's this now?
Gambit?
Oh, he can see him. Oh, jeez.
Charles!
You gotta go back.
I must return to Earth immediately.
But we've nearly convinced the council.
It doesn't matter.
That's gotta have to be good enough.
The unthinkable has happened.
Charles, if you leave, you will prove my sister right about your kind.
No.
I will not abandon my kind. It is time I return to my X-Men.
We need you, Charles.
You have nothing to fear, so long as you place your faith in Sinister.
So I was right. It's his fault. when Cable came in the previous episode? Oh, man. Let's look over these notes. Go by it one episode at a time, and let's talk about it.
More moments later.
All right, my movie lovers and movie fans and comic book and superhero nerds like me. Just bear with me because the pen was not working properly. But let's talk about episode 5 first. So my favorite X-Men finally appeared. The German elf, Mr. Kurt Wagner himself, of course. I only wish that the intro didn't spoil it. Like, he should have been in the intro of the next episode, even though he wasn't really in the next episode. But, like, you know, don't spoil the surprises in the intro, because obviously I don't skip that. So I definitely can't wait to see more of him. The other thing I want to talk about is seeing how Scott is just so distraught about, like, giving up his son to the future. It reminds me of a friend of mine who, he himself has a kid. My friend Paulie, I ask him, what's the hardest thing about being a dad? And he says, being away from him. And, you know, he sees his kid every day, but, like, after work. He says it's hard for him to go to work and leave him in the morning and, you know, just be away from him. But he's a good dad. He's handling business, and, you know, that's what we got to do. So seeing Scott just upset like that really just reminded me of my friend. And Paulie, if you are out there watching this, make sure you share the channel with everybody you know. Tell them to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now, one thing I've noticed about both these episodes is the really deep poetic dialogue. In episode 5, it was between Magneto and Rogue, and just the writing is just so good. They really went all out and, you know, tried with this new X-Men series, and they hit it out of the park. So in episode 6, it's good to see Lilandra again. I was wondering, you know, because the way the original series ended, Charles wasn't exactly dead, and, you know, Lilandra took him and said, you know, I can fix him, so to speak. But it's tough seeing them and those challenges of wanting to get married and be together, but, like, at what cost? To not just abandon your loved ones, but abandon who I am as a person? I mean, I know it's not really her, it's her people, but, like, why would you want to get rid of everything that makes me me? That's why you fell in love with me in the first place, or that's why your leader that you respect loves me. So, you know, these aren't just mindless cartoons and superheroes made for pure entertainment. I always look at it as these writers are trying to tell us something, you know? And that's what makes it relatable and interesting. It reflects our own feelings, our own flaws, and our own views of how we look at life and how we experience it. Well, as much as it sucks to see Magneto, poor innocent Leech, and Gambit temporarily gone, or at least it better be, it's nice to see Storm getting her powers back. I like the dynamic of the whole relationship between her and Forge, and how it got a little complicated because it was his fault that, you know, her powers are gone in the first place. But I didn't necessarily like the Demon Owl adversary, or whatever the hell its name is, as a villain. I don't know, just because when I think X-Men and mutants, I don't think Demon Owl. But again, the poetic dialogue that she was telling Forge about our own demons, and, you know, what are our demons? They're our own fears, they're our own insecurities, and, you know, all that negative stuff. And how do we defeat our demons? We embrace them. You're never going to control all that negative stuff until you accept that it's a part of you, and that's when the healing can get better. Look at me, philosophizing. But that's what you do as an actor when you analyze script and writing. When you read a script or you study how to do a character, you do have to pick out these things. And the more you identify with those things, the more authentic and truthful you can bring a character from the page to the screen and give it life. Again, I also like the scene where we see that flashback of Magneto and Rogue, and Magneto's painting without actually holding the paintbrushes. It also reminded me, too, that I forgot to promote my paintings in the beginning of the video. So if you like what you see back here, check out those social media platforms below, as well as the links in the description. I do paint these my absolute self. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell for this channel once again. So that's a wrap on X-Men 97, episodes 5 and 6. I will be with you once again for 7 and 8. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what happens when Professor X gets back to Earth. You know it's going to go down. In the meantime, I'm going to go try to find a pen that actually works, because even this one is starting to go out. You can't understand my chicken scratch here, but I could barely understand it. So, see ya.